guys, well, it looks a little different in the woods right now than the last time we were in this blind. What happened last time we were in this blind?
I killed a big buck.
Yeah, last time me and Taylor were in this blind together, it was the youth on this year. And she was fortunate enough to shoot a giant. And when we got into the blind, it wasn't long after, and I received I happened to look at my phone and I had a cell cam picture of this big deer. And that's straight behind us, where we accessed at. And we got ready and set up, and the buck actually walked over into the field on the neighbors. And then he got down in there's a little tiny partial woods that's on the neighbor's property. And we called the neighbor and we tried to get permission for her to shoot across the line, and he wouldn't give it. So you'll hear me, you might be able to hear the audio's kinda crappy. And the film is anything but the best, but you might hear me make mention of, I actually wanted her to shoot the deer before it jumps. The fence you can see, the property line is actually not the fence you can see. There's an old laneway, and there's actually the property line's about 15 to 20 feet outside of where the fence is that you can see. So if you hear that in there, I wasn't trying to get her to shoot over the line. Obviously, we film everything, we do everything right. You know, you raise a kid in the outdoors, you try to teach him what's right and what's wrong. And we knew that the deer was probably going to come to this water hole, and we believe that's where he was headed when she was able to shoot. So we didn't get, like I said, we didn't get to do an intro or anything, so this is our intro for this hunt. Because if you've ever tried to film a hunt with a kid, and we're in a 6x6 blind, which is, I realize, is more luxury than what some people are fortunate enough to hunt in. And we have 2 computer chairs in here. We have, her gun sits in a bog bipod for stability, and I have a camera tripod. We have a heater in here right now, which obviously we don't have in here in the summer, you know, early in the fall or whatever, but we have a lot of crap to deal with when we go hunting to try to get it on film, and just to make sure everything goes right. So it's pretty tight in the blind, and when the deer first come out, I actually turned the camera on, but I put the camera to the side to try to locate where the deer was. Well, once I realized where the deer was, I waited until it got down here to where I could see it to film it. So anyways, here's that hunt, guys. I hope you enjoy, and we'll be back. Moving this way a little bit. Brett! Put it right there. Shit, I don't know. I wasn't. He's down. He's down, Taylor.
I did it.
Oh my God!
Oh.
You shot! Yeah, baby! Oh!
Oh
Woo!
my God.
You just killed the biggest deer in the block. Oh my God.
I'm glad I passed that 9 point.
Oh my God. Hell of a shot, girl.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh shit. Let's go. Let's go, baby!
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Oh my Lord. I can't believe it. What the heck? This is your hunt. Why don't you say something? Alright guys, hopefully you enjoyed that. I know it was chaos for us. And now little Miss Taylor's correcting me here. Her gun actually sits in a tripod because it has 3 legs. It's a Bog death grip. I just had to get that out there, you know, because your kid has to correct you on everything. So, what do you think about that deer?
It's huge.
Do you think you'll ever shoot one like that again?
No, not in Michigan.
Yeah, I don't know, guys. We're extremely blessed for her to be able to shoot that deer. That deer came out of nowhere. We've owned this piece of property for 3 years now, and we didn't have anything that really resembled that deer. Last year, we had a couple that possibly could have been it, but if it was, that deer blew up, which, I mean, is possible. But who knows? There's, you know, you kill a deer like that, and the rumors fly, and there's been a lot of speculation that the deer was 4 or 5 miles from here, but I haven't seen trail cam pictures or anything like that. But you know, the stories start to come out of the woodwork, and it just amazes me how ruthless people can be on social media. It blows my mind of how much hate is spewed around the youth on. What age were you when you killed your first deer, Taylor?
6.
6 years old. Taylor was 6 years old when she shot her first deer. What'd you shoot it with?
A crossbow.
Yep, she shot her first deer with a crossbow, and at that time it sat in a Caldwell field pot. I like that field pot for the younger kids, because I don't feel like they have to have as much control over the weapon. And the Bog death grip seems like it's a lot better as far as her being able to shoulder the gun and make everything work. And she's been killing deer since 6 years old. I don't know how many she's killed now, but have you filled your tags every year since you're 6?
Yes.
So, Michigan has this thing called the Mentor Program, and I think it was until she was 10, she was allowed 1 tag.
Yeah.
But then they changed it recently, and don't quote me on this, but they're allowed that 1 tag, and they're allowed antlerless now. That wasn't the case when she was younger, but now it is the case. The Mentor kids can get their any sex tag, and then they can also purchase additional doe permits, I do believe. You might want to double check that, but I'm pretty sure that's how it's set up.
I think I've killed 13 deer, including does.
And 13 including does, you think?
Yeah.
You'd have to add it up. I don't know if it's that many or not. I've got most of them on film. We'll go ahead and drop them right here. Here's all Taylor's deer kills. All her shots on film that I have on film. There's a few that I don't have on film. But here, check this out.
Yes, it's December 26th, and I'm gonna try to shoot my first deer.
You got it. You got it. You got him. You got her. You got her, kiddo.
I got it good.
You got her.
I shot my first deer.
You just shot your first deer. You dropped him. You dropped him.
I got him.
You dropped him. Oh my god. You just shot a monster. You just shot a monster. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I just dropped him.
You dropped him. Oh, good job.
I don't even have to go.
Oh,
Good job.
you dropped him. That is a giant. Oh my gosh. Are you so happy?
Yes.
Shoot it. Yeah. Squeeze the trigger. You smoked him. You smoked him. Chill out though, okay? The other buck might come out. Shoot him. You dumped him. You freaking dumped him. You dumped him, girl. You dumped him.
I just tagged out.
Shoot it. If you guys want to get kids into hunting, me and Taylor are going to give you a few tips right now. What do you think one tip should be? Look, guys, you're taking a kid hunting. Snacks. You gotta take snacks. That's up on the top of the list. Okay. Another thing. Headphones. These are electronic headphones. These are Max Live Fire Stealth. That's what them are. Those right there are a huge, I'm not saying advantage, but gunshots at a young age can scare kids. And these right here, the ticket. So a good set of earmuffs. You can check these out. We're not sponsored or anything like that. We don't do that stuff, but this is like I said, this is Max Live Fire Stealth hearing protection. They got some Bluetooth models and stuff too. Right here, that's her bog death grip. That's tripod. That's a must-have. Am I forgetting anything? Something to lock the gun into to keep you sturdy. Hearing protection and snacks. Is there anything else you go to the woods with that you can't help but take with you?
No.
I think those things have helped a lot, guys. And I know it might seem like a heavy investment, but as far as with the laws now and stuff and the guns, she started with a 44 mag, and then they launched the 350 Legend, and we got her a 350 Legend. Hers is a single shot. I know prices of everything are going up and up, but fortunately for us, we have one kid, so she now has a gun that will last her the rest of her life. The tripod, that she can always take that and use that in a blind. She's scared of heights, so we gotta break her of that. she really wants to shoot a deer with her bow next year, and our options are limited at the moment. We're probably gonna do some work this year, but make a couple more blinds like this. But yeah, it's buy once, cry once, and I really believe that if you start kids off on the wrong foot, you know, with certain things, that you can ruin them before they even get started. You know, when I was her age, 12 years old, about to turn 13, we weren't allowed to start hunting until we were 12 years old, and that was bow only. We couldn't hunt with a gun until we were 14, and then we were using smoothbore 20 gauges and 12 gauges. So these straight walled cartridges, the 350 and the 450, are just amazing for, I'd say the 450s kick about equivalent to what a 20 gauge used to, maybe. I don't even know if it's that much, but we did enough chitter chatter. We're gonna sit back and try to shoot a deer. Maybe we'll be lucky. Brad! Put it right here. Shit, I don't know. I wasn't.